Hello, Izumi Nation.
Hi.
So, back when we reviewed Mad Max Fury Road, which, by the way, no other summer movie has topped yet, go figure, we mentioned that we hadn't watched the original Mad Max movies yet.
And several people in the comments on that particular video asked if we would be willing to do a classics version of before and after, and guess what? We're totally willing to do that. Guess what we also bought the other day?
The Mad Max Anthology. Yes, all 4 films on Blu-ray.
Where they treat the third one as an extra.
Where they treat Thunderdome as an extra. Oh dear. Aside from that, I'm very excited. We're going to, so this is our first episode of Before and After Classic. So
it's the first episode without my tonsils.
That's exciting. F
hey,
off tonsils.
I can breathe.
Isn't that great?
And my voice didn't change.
So I guess to start off, we're going to do the original film, Mad Max, George Miller's first movie.
I'm expecting Happy Feet.
I'm
not going to stop making Happy Feet jokes.
That's fine. Now, of course, because this is an older movie, it's harder to go into it blind. I don't know a whole ton about the story, but I know that this is the lowest budgeted one. Like, George Miller filmed this with, like, on a budget of the change he found in his sofa kind of movie.
It had a higher budget than Mono's Hands of Fate.
My college, yeah, my
average cosplay has a higher budget.
My average cosplay, yeah, same. So, but yeah, so I know this is gonna be a low budget movie. I'm looking forward to seeing Mel Gibson before he went all crazy and racist.
Before and after.
Yeah. See, I've heard this movie's a bit of a slow burn, but I'm very excited for it.
Well, if it's a slow burn, I'll get out the lighter.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know.
I'm excited for it. What, you have any thoughts going in, or just?
I just hope it's a tolerable 80s movie.
There's a lot of really good 80s movies.
And then there are a lot of awful 80s movies.
I'm confident in this one. I'll admit, most people, partly because people have psyched me up for it so much, I'm probably more looking forward to Mad Max 2, aka The Road Warrior. Like, that's the one that everyone says is just, like, the coolest 80s movie ever.
I have managed to completely ignore everything about Mad Max until I saw Fury Road, and then I still completely ignore everything about Mad Max that isn't related to Fury Road.
I haven't, because I like movies in general.
I'm a pop culture black hole.
You really are. I don't know how you do that. Well, let's hope we enjoy this. I'm excited for it. You excited for it? A little bit?
Mega weapon.
Mega. Yes.
Mega weapon.
Mega weapon. Mega weapon.
Wait, is that the wrong title card?
That is completely the wrong title card. Try again. There we go.
Mad Max from 1979. The dog is okay in my dreams.
So, we just watched the original 1979 movie, Mad Max. And I really liked it.
Me too.
I'm really glad, Arkham Eyes especially has been wanting us to watch the original movies, and he was totally on the mark.
It's blurry.
Oh.
Autofocus, please.
I don't think it's that blurry.
It's very blurry, but that's okay.
But Arkham Eyes was just totally on the mark with this one.
It's a really good movie.
If you get the chance, do pick up the Blu-ray that's out right now. Visuals are
watch it on a
pristine.
high-def TV. If you still have a standard TV, I don't know why.
You know, you'll still get a good experience, but the Blu-ray on a nice TV, great visuals.
Please watch it in widescreen. Because I know that's the thing that people still get the...
Yeah, people still do the...
standard and stop doing that.
Stop doing it. Where do I even begin? Like, I don't even know what I liked about this movie most.
There were so many parallels between this and Fury Road.
Mm-hmm.
That it's incredibly insane.
It's not just a good movie, but it actually made its sequel better.
Yep.
Which is like
hard to do.
Yeah, yeah. You know.
I like how Fury Road was still relatively bloodless compared to this.
Yeah, this was hyper. The violence in this movie was like in your face intense. Not in a bad way, mind you, but holy crap. Really, really just nasty violence. Mel Gibson, I guess, is where I would start for things that I really liked. His performance as Max Rockatansky, really great character. Really, really great character. You do find out why he's Mad Max. I mean, like, this is the origin story. It's a hell of an origin story.
It's a very depressing origin story. And also, Australia looks so much different before all the desertification took over and it suddenly became the Sahara.
Yeah, it's a little weird how
how much it looks like Wisconsin.
Yeah. If it
and
weren't for
Middle Illinois.
If it weren't for all those Australian accents, I would have assumed this was shot in Wisconsin.
This isn't that one with Mega Weapon.
This is not Warrior of the Lost World, unfortunately. This is a much better movie. The bad guys in the toe cutter, really frightening dude.
If
Awful,
you didn't
dude.
catch on, toe cutter is played by Emoton Joe.
Yeah, same actor.
Like, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, wait, is that Emoton Joe? And then I said something later in the movie, and Nick's like, yeah, it's the same guy. I'm like,
now, clearly they can't be the same character, because what happens to Toe Cutter ain't no way he's getting up from that, but I'm in a really good mood after having watched this movie. Which is weird, because it's not a very happy movie. But, like, you know, sometimes you can watch a depressing movie, and you feel good because it's a good movie.
I can watch a depressing movie and come out from it A-okay because I know the sequel's awesome.
I'm looking forward to the next two because like that was Mad Max on a shoestring budget. Like I want to see what they did when George Miller actually had some money to throw around.
Also, older women with guns, still cool.
Yeah, grandma with guns, still a theme in the movie. Women with children being ruthlessly run over.
Still a theme in the movie.
Still a theme in the movie. At Max being faced with the choice of whether or not to mercilessly kill a misled and manipulated young man, or to help him. A theme that is returned to in Fury Road and I think that's a kind of a bookends kind of thing. I really like that.
There are a lot of bookends in this.
On its own, this is a great movie. In the context of being part of a larger series, it's a greater movie. I would give, if you have not watched the original 1979 movie Mad Max, do yourself a favor, just go watch it. Rent it at the video store, pick up the box set or whatever, just go see it.
I recommend the box set. It's beautiful.
And you get all four, the anthology, you get all four movies, plus a DVD with some making of features.
And it retails at $80, but we got it on sale for $50.
For like $50, yeah. Check her out online. It's definitely worth your time, worth your viewership, and this movie is more than worth your time. I'm looking forward to. We will be returning with our thoughts on The Road Warrior and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. But for right now,
Beyond Thunderdome is bonus content.
Poor Beyond Thunderdome. Poor Beyond Thunderdome. All I know about that one is the chanting and that Tina Turner's in it. So
all I know about like Mad Max right now is that the V8 engine is like that car was probably the most expensive thing in the entire movie.
That is worth it. Like the fact that this was
The fact that other vehicles were destroyed and not a scratch was given to that one means that that is the one that they paid all the money for. Everything else was probably donated by some junkyards or
okay.
product placement.
I guess
Also, very, very subtle product placement. Coca-Cola.
Coke can. There are two things actually I want to talk about before we close out.
Okay.
Two things I think the movie did exceptionally well, other than the other things you already mentioned. One,
Filmography.
yeah, like now
People are saying that it's like, oh, it's kind of shoddy camera work, but he's a natural born filmmaker.
yeah, it's
He
from
has
a
a concept of how to do this and frame shots.
from a technical perspective, it's bad camera work, but just a finesse and storytelling perspective, you can you can tell it's someone who naturally knows what they want to do. They just haven't been taught
How to do it.
how to do it yet. Yeah, it's
They also did a really good job without stabilization equipment.
a lot of really great shots, really well done action sequences. The other thing I want to talk about though is the subtle scene setting, like that they don't necessarily, and Fury Road did this later down the line too, and I'm guessing the other movies will do it, that they don't feel the need to hold your hand and explain everything. Like the police department that Max works for, all of their cars are clearly just vehicles that they were able to throw together. They don't explain it. They're not like, oh, these are just the cars we have. You can just tell that these are the cars that they have, and they've painted Pursuit on them. You know.
And that the bad guys, I can't even remember the name of their group.
I just remember the Toe Cutter was the name of it.
Yeah, those guys.
They were upset because the Knight Rider.
The Vagabonds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they steal their clothes. They steal everything they wear.
Yeah, you can tell that they live outside of, because where Max is...
They live outside of rules and outside of society, and you can tell that they're vagrants.
Because where Max is, like, there are
Nomads.
still people still trying to hold on to civilization. Like, you know, you've got...
And those are the people who get attacked.
You have police departments, you have hospitals and that kind of thing, but then meanwhile you've got these bikers that are just in rags and whatever they've got. And yeah, it shows. It was really well done. It was really subtle. I really liked it. So I would give Mad Max, the original, a hearty recommendation.
I recommend it as well. I also recommend turning the subtitles on.
Granted, we were watching it at a house with really bad loud air conditioning.
That doesn't change the fact that
thick Australian accents are hard to understand.
No.
Yeah, it is kind of quiet. You have good.
For what it's worth, I just said Max talks like this, and you can't hear him at all. Which is always the same. And also, he had more dialogue than the entirety of Fury Road in one scene.
Yeah. Well, he hadn't gone mad yet. He was just Max. Max Rocket.
Even when he went crazy, he had more dialogue than in Fury Road.
That's true. So thank you. Big thank you to everyone in the comments section, especially Arkham Eyes, who was saying to us, hey, go watch the originals. You'll really enjoy these. Because you were right. We really did. Oh yeah, also shout out to Random, because I know both him and Arkham Eyes really wanted us to watch these. So yeah, we really, really did enjoy the first one. Can't wait to watch the second one, which will be the next before and after.
These are for sale if you want them.
Yeah,
they're like $5 each plus shipping. They're all hand drawn.
Got anything else?
The other thing I've got is our offer is still up for watching Transformers: Age of Extinction. We will take bribes.
We'll take bribes. I can't do this for free, you
We
guys.
can't do it for free.
I
We're
can't
paying
do
for
this
Netflix.
I
And the one time we were at a house where I wasn't paying for Netflix, I had to be home the next day.
and I just couldn't. I can't do it for free, guys. You gotta throw me a bone here, you guys. Please. Please. Alright. Well, until our next before and after, I'm Nick Izumi.
I'm Rena Innocenti.
And we want you to keep on spocking in the free
world.
world.
There we go.